Well, that's the right attitude to have, although, again, inside you've got to sit there at your agassi and say, God, you know, it could have been a little easier than this.
You know, it's nice to have a tough first-round match if you get past the first round.
Yeah, ask Stefan Edberg, who was dispatched in the first round here last year.
I always felt I could wait a couple rounds to get a tough match.
Agassi had won his last 6 points on serve, but a double fault, his second. Breaks the streak. Shot by Krickstien.
Well, we've seen quite a display of ground strokes here today. A drop shot, which you hardly ever see on cement courts, but executed really well, and a good reversal by Agassi, but Krickstien just finds an almost impossible angle to win the point. Great court coverage by both players there. Runner-up this year at the 1991 French Open Championship. Best result in the Grand Slam.
Agassi has been in 3 Grand Slam finals, twice at the French and last year here at the Open.
Even though Aaron has a pretty good one-handed backhand, you don't want to get into the habit of hitting too many of them in a match. Shows that Andre's starting to put a little bit extra speed on his ground strokes.
And that one is put away, so Agassi had to struggle a bit, but holds his serve. And we're on serve in the second set.
Look at this.
As opposed to the all-important 7th game. You get to this part of the match where the second set is really pivotal. I believe that every game from now on is very, very important. Didn't get down to that forehand very well. Stood up a little bit on it.
The door's been opened a few times by Krickstien, and Agassi has not been able to barge his way in. And perhaps the one factor that is most shocking is that Krickstien has extracted himself from some trouble with 10 aces.
He's been able to dig down a little bit deep and pull out some of the shots that normally he doesn't usually play. 10 aces is rather uncommon for Krickstien.
Long from Agassi, and so Aaron Krickstien holds his serve again. It is 4-all here in the second set on the stadium court. Now let's check in on the grandstand court with Barry McKay and Tracy Austin.
All right, Ted. Nicole Provis at the top of your picture, up 4-2 against the defending champion Gabriela Sabatini. It is deuce. And so far, Tracy, this has been a fine match. Provis looking very sharp.
She really does. She's played steady from the baseline, deep ground strokes, come in when she's needed to. It's been very aggressive.
Oh, that's just wide. And so now Gabriela Sabatini with a chance to get back in. It is break point.
Nicole held a game point earlier on in this game to go up 5-2. She's really applying the pressure. She's playing so well, hitting the ball so firm. She looks very confident.
Just wide, and so Sabatini has broken serve. She is back in this first set. It is 4-3. Sabatini down, but we are on the grandstand court. A fine match. Stay with us. We'll have more tennis from the U.S. Open.
(30-15). Oh, while Krickstien tries to hold his serve, Nicole Provis has broken Gabriela Sabatini on the grandstand. Provis now leads 5-3 in the first set. We'll be returning there for updates. And here Krickstien holds his serve, and it is 5-all in the second set. And now we'll go back to the grandstand and check in with Barry and Tracy.
All right, Ted. Love 15 over here. Provis serving for the first set. Games to 4. Provis leading, but Sabatini will be serving, trying to get even at 5 games all. That's the story out here, Ted. Back to you.
And on stadium court, Andre Agassi serving at 40-15. Beautiful shot. Agassi chose discretion there.
Great disguise by Aaron Krickstien. Looked like he was going to slice the ball deep and just came under it a little bit extra, and perfect drop shot.
But a great forehand winner back by Agassi, and so he is held again. And it is 6-5 Agassi in the second. Krickstien to serve.
Juice. Quiet, please.
Oh no, not here. When allergies come on this strong, Benadryl comes on.
Teams all in the first set. She was down 4-5. And now Sabatini will serve up 30-love against Nicole.
15-30. Krickstien serving, needing to hold to force a tiebreak in the second set. This is the story of this match. Agassi won the first 2 points in this game, but then Krickstien came back with an ace and this winner.
This one, Krickstien's starting to look a little bit tired because he's been doing most of the running in this second set just to stay close. He comes up with an incredible passing shot like that. Cross court.
And quickly to 30-all. Another winner.
Krickstien's been dodging bullets this whole second set.
He has been down love 30 3 times on his serve in this set and has yet to be broken. And he holds here to send the second set to a tie break. A remarkable Houdini act by Krickstien in this set. What's at stake here for Agassi? If he loses this tiebreak, he has never come back from a 2-set hole to win a match in 5.
Bad first point. You really try to get a good jump in a tiebreaker. Not only has Krickstien never won being down 2 sets.
No, Agassi has never won.
Agassi has never won, but Krickstien's one of the best in winning 5-set matches.
Just wide. And it's 1 point all.
Gutsy play by Agassi, putting the pressure back on Krickstien, coming into net. Aaron just missing it by a hair up the line.
Live at the National Tennis Center, and already championship tension creeping into a first-round match as Krickstien spins in his 12th ace in the first 2 sets. Agassi answers with his 4th. Seven points wins the tiebreak. You must win by 2. Krickstien is playing some unreal points.
Both players are really, the caliber is so high. He just dives for that volley, and Krickstien and Agassi will push it. Tense moment there. Agassi gets up there, didn't get out of the way of the ball, and pushes it wide. Great break for Krickstien.
We will not forget about the grandstand match. Sabatini has just gone up 6-5 in that first set against Nicole Probus, and we'll be returning there for an update shortly. But here, Aaron Krickstien has a 4-2 lead in the tiebreak. Thought Agassi's shot was called out. It was not, and he wins the point.
I think somebody shouted out from the crowd, but it looked awfully close. Just going to look at it here. He runs down the forehand. Hits it wide to Agassi. Agassi hits it up the line. Just the back edge of that line. Good call by the linesman.
Agassi employing a little different strategy in that ad-court serve, Vetus.
He likes to move out a little bit wide from the middle line and tries to hit it out to your backhand, kick it into the backhand side.
Wow. Get some pine tar for that bat there.
He winds up as he would for any other serve. He gets up there and he just loses the racket. right at the top of the toss, right at impact.
This is a point he has to have at 3-5. And he double faults to give Aaron Krickstien 3 set points. Well, folks, here we go again. Aaron Krickstien, 47th in the world coming into this match, is up 2-0 over Andre Agassi. The rapport he's established with the fans. Nowhere was this more evident than at this year's French Open, where Connors battled Michael Chang for over 3 hours before back problems forced him to retire.
Are you kidding? I'm trying my
But New York is where Jimmy Connors has his most special relationship.
It seems that every time I come to New York, I play my best tennis.